Test, test.
Talking to a guy in the bar, he's talking, he said, I know you well. Oh, yeah. And he went, you changed the number on the jersey because you were giving out copy later this season. What's his name?
Steve Ford, he's the director.
Director of coach.
And he's got a hard Welsh accent.
Yeah, even though he's here. Oh my Jesus, if ever there was here.
Oh, nice kick, thank you.
Absolutely everything. If we want to know information, we ring Jer. Don't be Jer, that's it. Yeah.
Right, we'll try and call you out, Jer.
But he can give you out anything you need, any questions.
In good terms, Jer. Now, I will, because I know you're taking our feed, we will try to explain Bective Rangers to you guys, yeah? I'm committing with my ex-doesn't exist with I'm not very
You're not very correct, which is it?
We'll do our best to be as fair as possible.
You're doing all your food video.
Yeah, we can do Rowan's feet filming. So we put the content piece on this side for the year.
We had the
because I've listened to it. And I was going, these guys will definitely have their own 2 years. Choose Geo.
We can get nothing right.
At the moment, everything is bullshit.
Right.
I just rang my son. They're actually streaming.
And we've shared it with you, so it's on all our socials, so just share the link on your videos. Right, we good to go? Green light.
It's live whenever you want it.
And the second half, start to blow into us here.
I did come up here.
Was there much?
The table features the deep and also we've got the moment.
Yeah.
Remind me of that.
And do up here.
And then I'll let you know.
It's this jacket pad Stade, isn't it?
Senior thank you to change that here. We're going to go live. I'll be another person that needs to be seen from there. The way to work on the free toll road whenever you want. Using the Dolphin flag outside the market queue. Or if it's story anything, I need to say
Because I don't know what they're saying.
it's a thing like something on it. You have to go into these things. All happy with one thing, these people feel nothing disadvantage, but the person matter is anything to somebody else. And I think that's disadvantage. I think coach can be able to 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, don't say skills. Make sure you say skills. Don't go like that. Could be in there.
Some people get pissed off.
No, I get pissed off. Remember you, I was chatting on the bar? That's Ian Smith. He's coach at the second series. And he's taken saving that was The difference is for confidence. I'll get out of your.
That's a tough one.
And then Rory, you follow them with the camera into the change room and then leave it there and then we'll start.
No, I'm just saying there. Sorry, what we were just saying there.
Yes. Yeah, I have that. Dave Murray, father of Kerry Murray, was his home club. And he's here working. His dad isn't even buried. Sorry, his dad isn't buried.
No, for Monday and Tuesday.
Right, lads, we good to go? Rory, yeah? You following them down? Afternoon, everybody. You're very welcome to Virgin Media Park, formerly Musgrave Park. For those of you that are as old as I am and originating from Munster, it is Saturday the 15th of November in the year of our Lord 2025 for this round 6 AIL Division 2C match between Dolphin in 6th place and Bective in 3rd place. It is a miserable day, but not as miserable as it has been for the last week. I don't know, some of you may have watched on Irish Rugby Plus last night. The under-20s Irish team played South Africa here, and the wind, the rain, the tide, it was absolutely miserable. It has, and I'm using the word advisedly, cleared up slightly. There's a kind of foggy mist around the ground, but the rain has finally stopped. The wind, as you're watching on your TV, the wind is actually blowing straight into the camera, more or less. A slight angle from the well end down into the Dolphin clubhouse. Wind is 8 knots, forecast to gust at 15. Rain is forecast now to have stopped. Thankfully, we're on a 4G pitch, so the monsoon rain that we've had for the last week shouldn't affect this game. I mean, Jesus, we were coming down the motorway, we passed Noah in a big boat paddling up the opposite direction to us with animals in twos. So round 6, as I said, Dolphin against Bective, 6th against 3rd. It's great to be back in Musgrave Park. I'm very old, I played my very second game of rugby here back in 1975. 1975 is 50 years ago, lads. Rory O'Connor on camera said he also played here twice, but it wasn't in the 70s. So I've great fond memories of being in Musgrave Park as I know it by. I was here in 89. When Munster played the All Blacks, well beaten that year. Buck Shelford beat the absolute head off Ken O'Connell because Ken was annoying him. He warned him. He said, "I'm warning you, kid, I'm going to kill you." And Ken, of course, famous for the quote, "I die for the well." Well, he did die for the well that day because Buck Shelford, the toughest man I've ever seen in my life, beat him senseless and he was carried off. The Lark came on then as a sub as well for one of the backs. The Lark, ex-Bective Rangers, Dan Larkin, he also ended up going off injured. And then I was here 3 years later in 92 when the world champions Australia under Bob Dwyer came down to play a Munster team captained by my good friend Mick Goll of Galway. My other mate Ben Cronin was playing number 8 there, and Goll, of course, got sent off in that match for trading pleasantries with Garrick Morgan. But Ben, my good buddy Ben, won a line out against the head, and Jim Galvin threw over a drop kick to win in the last minute. So great memories here at Musgrave Park. Bective just coming out onto the pitch. Look, you can see on camera that the Dolphin team are lining up. We're going to have a minute's silence here today. Dolphin have suffered a trifecta of unfortunate people passing within the club, so we're going to have a minute's silence. Mick Lane, who was the oldest living British and Irish Lion, ex-Dolphin Mick, the ripe old age of 99, passed away this week. Made his debut for Ireland when he was in UCC against Wales way back in 1947.
And then he ended up in 1950 selected on the British and Irish Lions tour to New Zealand and Australia. He made a total of 11 appearances in that tour, and also notable, when Mick was playing on the wing, he was partnered by the great Maurice Mortel of Bective. Other losses, unfortunately, for Dolphin, their honorary vice president Des Smith also passed away. Des was deeply involved running the club in the 70s and 80s, eventually moving to Dublin, and then throughout the 90s he represented Dolphin at many IRFU meetings. And finally, unfortunately, Dave Murray, who's the father of scrum coach Kieran Murray, passed away on Thursday, so we offer our condolences and our respects to Dolphin. So your Bective team today: number 1 Oscar Egan, number 2 Christian Hennessy, number 3 the Buffalo Connor Kelly. In the row his brother Gavin and Donald Lawler. Back row today Oisin McCluskey, the younger, prettier of the two McCluskies. At 7 Chris Poole, 8 James Gallagher. The halfbacks Conor Halpenny and Ollie Foote. 3/4 Craig Cantwell, Matt Gilson and Ben Garrett, Chris Rowland, and a fullback the flamboyant Tim Carroll. Your referee today is John Lillis. So Gilson and ball has popped out in the tackle. Look, I know I spoke just before the start about how the weather had finally eased, but commentators cursed as soon as I said it. The heavens have opened. So very strong winter downpour here now. Knock on by Dolphin, so first scrum to Bective. Your Dolphin team today, and I know that Dolphin are taking our feed today, so let me get my retaliation in first to all the Dolphin fans. We're delighted to be able to share our feed with you, but the clue is in the name, folks. It is Bective Rangers TV. So I will try and be impartial. I'll try and put my LinkedIn face on, but impartial doesn't really sit in my skill set, but we'll give it our best shot. So first scrum. Just quickly run through the Dolphin team. 15 Hunter Yarrell, 3/4 Carl Waterman, Dara Buckley, Sam Boyle, Liam Ormond. The halfbacks: 10 Cameron O'Shaughnessy, 9 Ryan Foley. Front row Finn Curry, Matt Abbott, Tom Sheehan. Second row Darrell Sullivan, Brian O'Mahony. Back row Owen Sheehan, James Vaughan and Matt Barry. It's a good scrum by Dolphin, but James Lawler takes the ball off the back of a retreating scrum. He's done well, broken the first line of defence. Now Bective. Oscar Egan, double hit, good defence by Dolphin. Bective go again, Gallagher involved, second time. Continue down the short side. Looks like a turnover ball. It is a turnover ball. Dolphin get a chance to clear their lines. Ryan Foley hasn't made touch, taken by Chris Rowland. Now Tim Carroll. He's done well. He's just shy of the 22. Gavin Kelly, he's done well. Back down the short side. Again, good defence by Dolphin. Gavin Kelly, second time involved. Now, going at the backs. Ben Garrett, Tim Carroll. Tim Carroll, what can he do? He's in the 22, offloads it. Craig Cantwell bundled into touch. Joined today on co-coms by two great Bective Rangers. A little worried about ex-president from 2019-2020, Johnny Vaughan, who has great connections down here in Cork, and also spotted walking through the car park, absolute Bective royalty, the great Des Jackson, who we converted from Old Wesley down to Bective Rangers, ended up being a stalwart of Bective and former club captain. So we'll get the two lads in a minute. Offside by Bective. Okay, so Johnny Vaughan, ex-president, you've got great connections here down in Dolphin. You might like to share them with us. And one word of advice, Johnny, do not slander anybody.
Good afternoon. My father played here in the late 50s and played from 54 to 57. Won the triple down here for Dolphin and joined Bective. Hence I'm here now. And 4 past there. But I love this part of the country and I'm a Munster fan, but I'm cheering for Bective today. Thank you.
Good man, Johnny. Munster fan. We'll call you a Lunster, Johnny. A Lunster. Those Munster fans, born, bred and reared up above. Unlucky there for 14. Carl Waterman just tackled into touch. Well taken at the back. Now McCluskey. Conor Kelly up over the 10-metre line. Offloads it inside. Ball nearly stripped in the tackle. Donald Lawler on the burst. Needs support, needs support, needs support. Ball going out the back. Loose pass tidied up by Ollie Foot. Carroll. Again, needs support, needs support. Good steal by Dolphin. Looked like it was the halfback Ryan Foley. Don't see halfbacks doing that very often, but great steal. So turnover ball. Good tackle by number 6, Chris Poole. Good tackle again. So exit strategy for Dolphin. It's outside the 22, so they can't pass, they can't kick directly. Now this ruck is in the 22, so Foley probably going to relieve and kick. That'll do. Takes the ball just midway between the 22 and the 10-metre line. Other person on co-coms for detailed analysis, the great Des Jackson. We all know that Des moved from North Korea to South Korea. We transformed him from Old Wesley to Bective. Des himself educated in that bastion of Protestantism, Newtown School in Waterford, my hometown. Des admits the only reason he joined Bective is so he could shout up Rangers all the time. Turnover ball again now, Bective. Ball out wide, Ben Garrish, that's a forward pass. Ref hasn't seen it. Chris Rowland, dancing feet, midway into the 22. Conor Kelly, ref is calling it back for a penalty. Dolphin support here, quite rightly irate there. Fast pass, looked like it was forward. We don't have any VAR, we don't have any replay on our stream, but I think ref John Lewis looks back, he may have got that one wrong. So opportunity for Bective. Line out 5 metres out. We are 7, just coming up to 8 minutes in. There's no score yet.
They run like
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 man call by Bective, 5+1 Oisin McCluskey in the half-back receiver role. Go long, taken at the back by Gavin Kelly. Now what can Bective do? They're inching forward. Ball at the back with Chris Poole. They're in, first try. It's got to be from up here. First try, it is first try. First try for Bective. We are 8 minutes on the clock. Looked to me like it was Chris Poole. Let's have a look. Indeed it was. Chris has already scored 4 tries from 5 starts this season. So let's hear words of wisdom from former skills coach in Con 3 years ago when they won the AIL. Des Jackson, welcome back to Bective.
Thanks very much indeed. Good afternoon. Just saying, Bective have had a great start there, and hopefully can get the conversion. There's a bit of a wind, and surrounding the whole of this pitch is a lot of rain. All right.
Okay, so first blood to Bective. Matt Gilson, he's 15 metres in from the touchline. Looking to add the extras. Struck it well. He's just pulled it across the face. Okay, so 10 minutes in. Bective lead 5 points to 0. A lot of vociferous, is that the word, vociferous comment? We've got Ger Hodgkinson sitting to my left down here, would be known as Mr. Dolphin. You want to know anything about Dolphin? Ger is your man. And underneath me as well, running the scoreboard on the clock, I've got Deirdre McCarthy, and she's not shy of a few words either. So if you hear a shrill voice shouting abuse, it's not me, it's Deirdre down below me. Okay, so Dolphin with the restart. Well taken, James Gallagher. He's over the halfway line, he's done well. Unlucky with the pass. Taken by halfback Ryan Foley. So turnover ball. Dolphin. Relieving kick taken by Tim Carroll. Tim is a big left boot. Kicks long. Referee's calling offside. Bective players never retreated. He's right. So nice opportunity now for Dolphin. Go down the line. Of course, this Dolphin team, you know, they've got a big physical pack. They're very strong in the set piece. Very reliant on their maul, and we know, look, let's be honest, we suffered against Monkstown a couple of weeks ago with their line-out maul, so our maul defence must be absolutely switched on because everything seems to run through the pack in Dolphin. You know, they use the maul, and then in any scrums over on the left edge, their 8 is very quick from breaking off and taken away. So here we go, let's see what they can do. First maul, but Bective have defended this well. Taken on by hooker Max Abbott. Penalty against Bective. Decision time. Take the points into the corner. What do you reckon, Des?
Take your points.
Oh, you're from the old school like me. However, they ignore us. That's why we're commentating and not playing anymore.
No, I'm a Bective fan.
So 15, Hunter Jarl. Little nudge up there, about 8 metres out. Another chance now for Dolphin to try and set up a rolling maul and see if they can drive over. Well taken in the middle, they're well set. Looked like Oscar Egan came in from the side of that maul. Ref didn't see it. Ball has gone to ground. Slow ball. Another penalty. That's third penalty against Bective, and we're 13 minutes in. Not sure what that was for, but he did miss Oscar coming in from the side, so no complaints from us. Gotta watch our discipline though, lads.
Another penalty, yellow card.
Bit of discussion, yeah. Yarrell's going to go in. They're going to try and set up this line-out maul again.
Come on now, Dolphin! Come on, Dolphin!
So referee today is John Lillis, and he's ably assisted by his two ARs, Damien Power from Ballincollig and Brendan O'Connor. Good bit of banter with the refereeing team before the match. Not bad defence by Bective, but it's itching sideways rather than forward. It's gone down now, so slow ball again. Taken on by 7. James Vaughan, no relation to Johnny Vaughan of Bective. Double hit, good defence by Bective again. Now down the left, Yarrell, well tackled. Ball spills loose, so Bective will be happy. 2 penalties, 2 lineouts in the corner. They've managed to defend that, push them across the pitch. No material gain for Dolphin, and it's now a Bective defensive lineout. So 5-man call by Bective. It's going to go to Gav Kelly in the middle. It's not spilled at the back, unfortunately, so it's going to be Dolphin scrum? Dolphin scrum? No? Dolphin scrum, okay. 15 minutes in, back to 5, Dolphin 0. Rain, I think, has stopped. Beautiful facilities here in this newly developed, upgraded Virgin Media Park. Have to say the gantry. I was watching Ireland under 21s against South Africa last night, and Dara Frawley and Dan Mooney on comms are talking about the facilities up here, and to be fair, the Rice TV gantry is top notch. Okay. Penalty against Dolphin. Bective will be happy with that. Bit of a let off. Gives Tim Carroll a chance to clear our lines. So while the facilities here are good, it's bleeding Baltic up here. Yes, very cold. Very cold. Okay, reasonable nudge by Tim. Brings the ball just outside the Bective 22. Again, we're shaping for a 5-man. It's all 5-man lineouts now, lads. Nobody does all in 7-man anymore.
What about 2-man?
Yeah, do you remember those? Yeah.
Loads of space for a budding scrum half. Yeah.
I sometimes think as well, you know, obviously I'm not a coach, I don't play anymore, and I was a fly half, so I never played in the forwards, but lineouts become so bloody complicated, yeah? There's more animation than a Walt Disney movie, right? Fellas jumping, moving, throwing shapes. Just put the fucking ball in, get on with it, yeah? I also think, for what it's worth, and I'm old school, they should ban lifting, yeah? And just make it all about the spring. However, what would we know? We're only old farts. Loose ball, scrambled ball, tidied up by Connor the Buff Kelly, so exit for Bective here now. Ball at the back with Halpenny. He's shaping for a leaving kick, and he's a good kicker as well, Connor. It's not in touch, just over the halfway. Now, chance, Yarrell. He's done well, eventually taken by Ollie Foot. Recycled ball, they're coming down here on the right. Little dinky kick put through. So, ex-president Johnny Vaughan, we're 18 minutes in. No real pattern to this game yet as we come to the end of the first quarter. What's your deeply intelligent thoughts so far, Johnny?
I know it's a close game, and we're doing well. We've worked well in the defence. We're playing, although we're playing in their half, we're containing the game, and if we can sneak another score before half time, we'll do well.
So well done there by Oisin McCluskey and Chris Chen Hennessy. Gallagher. Quicker ball, what are Bective going to do? High kick by Captain Gilson. Well taken by Yarrow, but he was well tackled by Ben Garrett. That's a good kick by the halfback. Nobody home, he's done well. It's a 50-22. 50-22. Well played by Ryan Foley, 9. Sets up Dolphin nicely, gives them a good attacking platform. So great banter in the Dolphin clubhouse beforehand. Forget my Dublin 4 accent, I'm actually a Blahead from Waterford. The accent has gone by 40 years of osmosis. I'm a Munster boy, love coming back down here. Got a great reception, a great welcome inside. Likes of Ray Elwood, who's the bar manager. Great banter with him before the game. Okay, Dolphin, what can they do now? Little inside ball to 14. Well tackled by Bective. Quick ball down the open side. Brian O'Mahony. Quick ball again. Now back against the grain. Big number 4. Dara O'Sullivan. O'Mahony again, second time involved, but he stopped in his tracks. Now round the corner, the big prop, he's done well, offloaded to number 8, Matt Barry. This is good play by Dolphin. Referees bringing it back. Penalty against Bective. Got to take the points. Right in front of the sticks, take the points.
Yeah, I'd run it.
Desi, you just saying that the opposite of whatever I'm saying. There's a glint
take
in
your
your
points,
eye.
definitely. They
Take your
put
points.
an awful lot of pressure on no points. So 3
Yeah,
points.
you
would be
need something.
worthwhile,
Yes, yeah. Just to reward the pack for all the hard work they're doing. Yeah, they're not. They're going to go for a scrum. What would we know? Okay, interesting. Now they've a huge unit at number 3, Tom Sheehan, who'll be propping against Oscar Egan. But we know, the whole game plan for Dolphin is built around this huge pack. You'd be thinking number 8, Matt Barry, you'd be looking for quick ball. Come off to the right hand side, fancy his one-on-one chance against Tim Carroll there. 8 metres out here. Here he comes, Barry. On the 5 metre line, he's offloaded it well. It's a try for number 12, Sam Boyle. We called it, we actually described what was going to happen there. Fair play. Okay, so we're 21 minutes in, first try on the board for Dolphin. Score is 5 each. Des, talk to the people.
Well, so much the defence was bound to happen, and instead of taking the penalty, Dolphin, they scored a good try and a convert here now to make it 7-5. But we just have to get back up to their half because we've been too much in our own half.
Yarrow adds the extra, so it pushes Dolphin out to a 2-point lead. Back to 5, Dolphin 7. These sides, we haven't played each other. We haven't played Dolphin since AIL days back in 2006. We've played them 10 times since the start of the AIL in 96. Dolphin have won 5. There's been 1 draw, and Bective have won 4. All right, Gilso with the restart. Shorter, high-hanging, contestable. Well taken. Number 8 for Dolphin. Oh, I'm not sure about that, John. Not sure about that. He looked like he was falling as he catch the ball, however. We've 5 penalties in, 22 minutes. We need to be careful. Discipline. Discipline is important. Yarrell's nudge brings the ball just up beyond the halfway line. So we got young Owen Vaughan over in London town, texting into his dad, going, "Watch what you say, Dad. Don't make any mistake. Don't slander anybody. You're right, Owen." Well taken in the middle. Now here's a chance of this driving ball. Ball with Abbott at the back. They're inching forward. Not sure what that's for. Not sure of that hand signal, but we'll take it. It's a turnover ball. So it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. We are on a 4G pitch, which you would think would benefit certainly Bective's style of play, but you know, Dolphin score a lot of tries. They scored 19 tries and they've got 3 try bonus points and a losing bonus point out of their 5 games so far. So you have 2 teams here who score a lot of points in each game. You just wonder, the wet conditions, even though we're on a 4G pitch, going to affect this. Halpenny with the feed. It's a great scrum by Dolphin. Sloppy ball for Bective. It's turnover, picked up now. You've got number 1, Finn Cowig. 5, Brian O'Mahony. Stopped by Donald Lawler. It's turnover ball now. It's on. No, Gelso decides to kick. It's a good long kick deep into the half. The Dolphin half is taken by Hunter Yarrow. He kicks it back. Underneath it we've got Ollie Foote. Okay, at least ref John Lennis has been consistent. Same sort of penalty. This time it's Bective penalty. When the kick is put through by a 15 who's behind his whole team, they now need to retreat back. You can no longer stand still. So Bective relieving penalty. Gilso nudges the ball up just to the Dolphin 10-metre line. Rain is back, lads. Rain is back. It is bucketing down here. There's actually a good, decent crowd here, but you can't see them. There's a brave few souls. Brave or foolhardy over on the far side, but everybody here is up in this beautiful new stand underneath the roof, getting some shelter. Okay, back to 5-man. Well contested again by Dolphin, so it's sloppy ball for Bective. He's offside. Didn't see it, okay. Looked like Owen Sheehan there, number 6 is offside, but look, they're disrupting our line out. Dolphin are contesting, they're throwing a jumper up and they've done well.
Come on, touch stretch number 5! Come on, ref, you're losing it!
I've got the wonderful Deirdre giving alternative comms down here beside me. Delighted to see as well. I was talking to Steve Ford, the director of coaching in the bar beforehand. He said he was listening to me in Ballyclare and he changed the numbers on the Dolphin shirts this week to put black numbers on to make them easier for us to see. Thank you, Steve. Much appreciated. Okay, Tim Carroll, Bective. Crowd screaming for a knock on. Not sure. Taken on by, I think it was Chris Hennessy. Bective continued down that short side. Good burst, well done. Now quicker ball, going wide. Chris Poole needs support. Get support. Ollie Foot wants to go out to the back. Jim Carroll puts a little nudge through into the 22. Well fielded by 9. Ryan Foley a bit disappointed with his clearance kick. So okay, good attacking opportunity, position even for Bective. We're just outside the 22. We're 28 minutes gone on the clock. Rain is driving down. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the roof of the stand here, but it's very heavy. Another 5-man by Bective. Now, Dolphin, are they going to throw somebody up? They are. Miscommunication by Bective. Another turnover driven on by 6. Owen Sheehan. Oh, good rip there by 10. Ollie Foot now. Oisin McCluskey. He's done well. He needs support. Forward pass. Ref has missed that. Dolphin will be annoyed. Now slower ball for Bective. However, hands on the ground in the ruck. We'll take that. Now lads, I know it's the league, but this is Cup Rugby. You're bang in front of the sticks. Miserable day. I'm hoping, Ross, I see our physio running out. I hope he's coming out with the kicking tee to make the decision for them. Normally it's Rory O'Loughlin who comes out, but Rory, you may be or may not be aware, got married earlier this week and now is on honeymoon. Good man, Rory. Marriage, of course, Rory, is an institution. You absolutely sure you want to spend the rest of your life living in an institution, Rory? Anybody? No? Okay. Maybe it's the cynic in me. All right, so man down. This is a good opportunity, break and play, to talk about your club, your country draw. Guys, you'll be familiar with this over the last few seasons. The IRFU, through the wonderful Pádraig Power, Chief Commercial Officer, get a lot of fantastic prizes from their sponsors, which are put up for grabs. And every club who sells a ticket, every euro that each club raises goes straight back into that club. So we've got 10 days left. We've had a reasonably good performance in terms of ticket sales so far, but 10 days left. Tickets are a tenner each, lads. It's just another way of supporting Bective Rangers, you know. And if you think about what you're getting on Bective Rangers TV for free, you know, if you put 10 or 20 quid into the Your Club, Your Country draw, that money comes back into the club, and you know, you're paying Sky Sports or TNT Sports more than 10 or 20 quid a month, and we're free. That's live, exclusive and free. Okay, Conor Halpenny taking over the kicking duties. Nudges Bective in front. We're 30 minutes on the clock. Score is Bective 8, Dolphin 7. Yes, so just to finish that off, lads, Your Club, Your Country, 10 days to go. Please click on the link that's on the club app, or it's also on all of our socials. All the money goes back into Bective. Yarrell with the restart. High hanging contestable. Taken by Gallagher. Well played. Gavin Kelly, double hit, driven backwards in the tackle. It's good defence by Dolphin. Bective going to go down the short side. McCluskey, Conor Kelly. Bective out again, another pod here. Chris Poole. Halpenny shaping for the box kick. He's got great hang time, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Well chased up by Craig Cantwell. Knocked the ball back, but it's taken by Ryan Foley. He's having a good game at 9 for Dolphin. So it's turnover ball. Dolphin have it on their 10-metre line. Crowd screaming for offside. Number 5, Brian O'Mahony takes it on. Now Foley himself looks like he's going to box kick. 4 men down here the short side to chase it. Waterman has done well, looked like he knocked it on. He has, the ref is playing knock-on advantage. Good chase by 14, Carl Waterman. He was just unfortunate there knocking it forward. So scrum down, we're 32 minutes in on a miserably cold day here in Virgin Media Park. So last 2 scrums, looks like Dolphin have had the edge. James Gallagher's done well to take the ball at number 8 off a retreating scrum. Big heavy pack here that Dolphin have. Another good scrum by Dolphin. Again, Gallagher's done well though. He's done well, cuts back inside, he's over the 10-metre line. Is he held up? He's not, knee down. Okay, now second phase. Chris Hennessy stopped in his tracks, excellent tackle. Slower ball for Bective. Ben Garrett, now ball out wide. Craig Cantwell, he's got the flyer. Chris Rowland puts through a little dinky kick, knocked on by Hunter Yarl. It will be Bective scrum. So yeah, Chris Rowland, you know Chris, he's a speedster, joined us this year from Blackrock College. He's talking to his mum and dad inside. His mum is very good friends with a great friend of mine, Shelley Riley. Also knows my 2 best friends out of Blackrock College, Steve O'Shea, known as Squish, and also Johnny O'Shea. Good stock, good Monkstown lads who went through Blackrock School, won't hold that against them. And were stalwarts for many years out in Blackrock College. Now we're 6 minutes to half time. What can Bective do? They've been going backwards in the scrum, so you'll be thinking they'll be looking for a quick in and out ball again. Gallagher, is he going to go down the short side? No, leaves it for Halpenny. So out open side.
Hit it.
Little blind pass taken by Roland. He's well tackled. Well tackled there by, I think it was 15, Hunter Yao. Holding on after that tackle, so it's a penalty to Dolphin. Okay. Man down injured. We'd also take this opportunity just to remind you guys, particularly any members who are living overseas, have you paid your subs? You know, subscriptions are absolutely vital to the commercial viability of the clubs. And for those of you overseas who are staying connected with the club, with Bective Rangers TV and all the complete nonsense we talk every Saturday, overseas membership, lads, it's only €100, and between your club, your country, but also paying your sub, you have to support not only the club but also Bective Rangers TV. Good nudge by Jarl. So, into the last 5 minutes of this first half. Another 5-man, 5+1 by Dolphin. Well taken at the back. They're well set up for this maul now. Ball at the back with hooker Max Abbott. He has a little break down the short side. He's done well. He's tackled just shy of the halfway line. Now here's the 2 props. Number 3, Tom Sheehan burst, takes it up to the halfway line. Now ball gone out with the backs. No, little pop ball. Excellent defensive tackle. Think it was 6, Chris Poole. Stopped him in his tracks. So slower ball for Dolphin. Continued to come down the short side. However, another good tackle by Bective. That was Chris Chen Hennessy. So Dolphins stuck here on their 10-metre line. Continuing to come down the short side. O'Mahony, again he's well stopped. Oisin McCluskey making the tackle. Hands on by Bective. It's out of poach. It's out of poach. It's out of poach. It's not. Now, halfback Foley's going to kick to relieve pressure. Good box kick underneath it. Tim Carroll on the 10-metre line. He's done well. He's broken through. He's over the 10-metre line. He puts through a kick. He's got great speed. It's all on the bounce of a ball. It's not. Beautiful cover by Dolphin. However, it's a poor kick. Chris Poole takes it up. Eventually he's tackled just inside the 22. Back to looking for quick ball. Quick ball. It is quick ball. Gilso, not really sure what to do with it. Unloads at Oisin McCluskey. Okay, reset Bective. Now, which side? Which side? Right or left? They go right. Little pop ball out to James Gallagher. They continue to go right. The Buffalo. He's well tackled, to be fair. Stopped in his tracks. Bective have numbers. It's on. Work the ball out. It's on. That's a good breakthrough. It's good. It's true. He's all the way. That is a wonderful piece of work. Great play by Bective. They saw it was on out on the right hand side after a number of drive on by the pack. I'm looking to see who scored the try. I think it was Ollie Foote. Was it Ollie Foote or was it Chris Rowland? Not sure who scored the try. Hard to see from where we are. I think I'll give it to Ollie Foote unless I'm corrected. But great work by Bective just on half time. Pushes the score out to Bective 13. Dolphin 7. Second try for Bective. I think it was Ollie Foote scored it. Ten. Conor Halpenny, number 9, adds the extras. So Bective 2 tries to the good. Score is moved out now to Bective 15, Dolphin 7, and we're 2 minutes to half time. That's assuming Deirdre's keeping the clock. Stadium clock bang on. Excellent. Good work, Deirdre. We'll keep you. Now 2 minutes left. Important, Bective. Don't let Dolphin score just before half time. Remember that old cliche about you're most vulnerable just after you've scored. That's a great restart by Jarl. However, he's managed to find James Gallagher again. Well done, Oscar Egan. Pick and go. However, the ball is turned over. Dolphin ball, number 1, Cowig. Okay, they're going to come down. They're not. It's a little kick through. Craig Cantrell in behind it. Offloads it to Tim Carroll. It's a booming left boot bite. That's a great relieving kick by Tim Carroll. It's good work by Craig Cantrell there in defence because kick was well placed just over his head, but he managed to spot Tim Carroll in support. Well taken again by Dolphin in the middle. The ref was saying it was crooked. We're not in line where we're standing, so okay, that's it. Ref has blown up on a wet and windy and miserable Virgin Media Park half time in this Division 2C match. Round 6 between Dolphin in 6th, Bective in 3rd position. The score, Bective 2 tries, 15, Dolphin 1 try, 7. Not a lot between these teams, so all to play for in the second half. We're going to take a quick smoke break, folks. We'll be back to you in a couple of minutes.
Are you encouraging smoking there now?
I told you I wasn't politically correct.
It's going for a play, going to the back. No, yeah, I'm just saying, he just got probably company on Twitter. I tell you, I was asking Johnny 10 times, number 8, James Hill. Anyway, I shouldn't have been, but he's an order. He did a tackle there, the rope came on, but I said, he had another tackle, taking I'm trying. I just said, great, but silver medals. Yes. And if he fucking hit him, he'd be good. Yeah, Trevor would fucking say things like give him penalty away to scouts, all we need was a point. We gave him penalty front of us, and we lost the game, didn't get promoted or whatever, you know, something silly like that. But every time he was out with Trevor, he felt no, but that's why I changed the side of the dressing room. So that's why I was pissed off I didn't get a mention of the I love Gordon Hosky. He'd tell you the stories. He can shout big night as well as he can shout out other people, you know. Because you've got to remember, we were Newcastle, Johnny and Reagan, to get me to join them. Like, he says, stretch him, flying you to Newcastle, stretch him over to the fucking place. What about that free drink all weekend? Or party or this? Pick up, run to the airport, just buy a taxi, whatever. Landed in Newcastle, stretch him, 5 lads. Monkey, man Matt King from Wesley. Trevor, two others. Hagen was in the front, closed off with a fucking glass screen. This was the horrible limo. The 4 lads were smoking dope. I had out the window because I've never fucking smoked stuff, you know. But we just had some I'm standing pleasant with Black King, who says, lifts up the garage and says, lads, if you want to feel about yourself, that's a pallet of beer there. Help yourself if you want to keep your minimal problem to a dock, you know. Trevor was running riot on the you know, as in lifting doors up, swinging them around. It could have been fucking dead serious.
You're going down below?
Was able to get them around. I'm going to do anything.
I have to go and get the coach. Yeah, you follow me? So I did the coach.
It's too wet, baby. Where I'm going. Hey, Luca.
Rory.
Bective head coach Ben Mannion. Ben, 2 tries to 1 up. It's a miserable day here. What's your thoughts? They're doing very well against us in the line out. They got a big strong mauling game. What's your thoughts at half time?
Yeah, well, we knew everything that was coming at us. We knew it was going to be. They were going to maul everything. Our maul D's been excellent. Once or twice we got caught in transition, but apart from that, our maul D's been excellent. Defensively, we've been really good. We know there's just going to be big men coming around the corner all day, and we've been up for it physically. We've seen this picture a couple of times now away from home. We've been up at half time, so now it's just about being
Close it out,
and discipline will be our key.
Keep playing discipline.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, Ben. Thank you. There you have it. Words of wisdom from the coach. Funnily enough, he's saying the same thing I was saying. We know 8 is going to come off the scrums. We know they've got a big physical pack. But he's right. Our maul defence has been good. Heavens have absolutely opened here. It is bucketing with rain. Shout out to Helly Hansen. I'm wearing a new Helly Hansen waterproof jacket. I think it actually worked. Standing down there getting absolutely poured on. Okay. Attacking scrum for Dolphin. I think it's fair to say they have been dominant in the scrum in the first half. Foley Ball squirts out the back, so what can they do? Fly half does well. Eventually he's taken down at 15 metres out. Slower ball. Here we go, they're going to come around the corner all day. Yeah, here we go. Hooker, I think it is. He's broken the first one, he's done well. Eventually he's hauled down, he's about 8 metres out. Pick and go, they're now 5 metres out. Good attacking opportunity here for Dolphin. Big man out to the right. If they can get this ball out. Both second rows out there. Good defence by Bective though, holding them up. Now slower ball for Dolphin. They're going to go with the pack. Little pick and go. Hands on there by Bective by the look of it. No. Another pick and jam. Ref is playing a knock-on advantage. He is knock-on advantage. I know you guys, you can't see rain on the TV screen, and we've got no monitor here watching, so we're just looking at it from the back of the stand, and the rain and the mist around the rain is making it very difficult to actually pick out individuals here. Just other results. Clonmel against Thomond. I believe that match was moved from Ardguia up to the school ground to make that game playable. So it's 7-12, I think, at half-time. Thomond leading. Thomond, of course, running away with this league at the moment after 5 matches. They have a maximum 25 points. Good scrum. Here he goes off the back again. We knew this was happening. Good tackle. Now set your defence. Set your defence. Another good defensive tackle by Bective. Keep your discipline, keep your discipline. Dolphin, 3 metres out, slower ball for them again. Okay, throw it out wide, 12, he's done well, he's stuck inside. Slower ball again for Dolphin. Little tip on by the second row. They're getting closer, they're 2 metres out. Knocked on, good defence by Bective. Good defence by Bective. So Johnny, we're holding up well on our maul defence and our discipline, you know, around the side of the rucks, and Dolphin, we know they're going to pick and go all day. So far, we're doing reasonably well with that.
Absolutely. The tackling defence is very good. But again, we'll just have to get out of this 22 and make our way up the pitch. Dolphin are still dangerous, but if we can keep that tackling going, we will prevail.
Now we just need to get out of here. Ball in and out. Ball at the back with Gallagher. More solid scrum by Bective. Tim Carroll, big relieving kick, please Tim. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Oh, where's the linesman? Is going. Okay, I know it's the far side of the pitch. We can't see the angle, but that ball bounced on the halfway line. However, who'll be a ref or a linesman? We'll take it. So absolutely miserable here in South Cork. Shout out to the Dolly Dimples who are out in Gran Canaria. Hope you're getting better weather than we are, lads. Oh, I'm not sure about that. There wasn't a ruck formed there. However, he's called it. Referee just explaining his decision there to the Kelly brothers, the Buffo and the Biffalo. The Biffo and the Buffalo. Biffo and Buffalo. Yarrow. Little nudge. Tight angle, but he's done well. Puts the ball up about 15 metres out. Good attacking opportunity for them here. Counting the numbers. Looks like they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to go 5 and 1 again. I've also got a sub on. I'm hoping the sub numbers are right. I see a 17. Jack Fox has come on the pack. Not sure who he's replaced. Must have been a half-time. Ball taken by Dolphin at the front now. Another chance to get that driving maul on. Bective are holding them still. Now they've got a bit of... Have they? Bit of momentum going? Really? Ref, let's go. Use it. Gotta use it. Ball at the back. It's absolutely inching forward. Okay, throw the ball at the backs. Number 12 has another go. Sam Boyle, he's done well today. Good defence by Bective. Slower ball again for Dolphin. Number 8, Big Rumble. He's taken down a pick and go. They're inching forward. Loose ball has come out. Ref is saying accidental offside. He is. Penalty to Bective. Dolphin will be disappointed. They've been up here in what coaches will call the red zone we're 7 minutes into the second half. It's all been up here. Bective defence has been very good, but we need to get out of here. You know, you would have thought our game plan today, particularly playing against a big heavy pack, and we want to go wide, play that, what the French call jouet game. We've good speed on our wings with Chris Rowland and Craig Cantwell. Tim Carroll is always dangerous at fullback, but give Dolphin their due. We're struggling to get any sort of solid possession in this second half so far. We just need to get out of here. Dolphin, as we know, they score a lot of tries. Lads have scored 19 tries and they've got 4 bonus points out of 5 matches so far. So Captain Matty Gilson with the relieving kick. Five-man also called by Bective with young Oisin McCluskey in the first receiver position. Again, Dolphin go up and they've robbed that ball from us, so turnover ball. Dolphin on the attack again. Long ball out to 13. They have numbers here. Yarrell needs to tackle him. Beautiful offload at the back of the hand. It's with 11. He's done well. Eventually tackled on the 5-metre line. Ormond, ball at the back. Slower ball, however, they've done well. They've recycled it now. They're going to go with the big pod of forwards here. Good defence by Bective. Push them back. Hooker has a go. Abbott, quicker ball now. They're going to go out wide. Again, good defence by Bective. Quicker ball again. They continue to go out wide. Well scragged by one Oscar Egan there. A lot of space out here on the left-hand side in front of us. Winger Liam Ormond. He's got nobody even near him. Kick pass here would be good for Thomond. However, the halfback has a go. Looked like he hit the post and was short. Can't touch the bottom of the post anymore. Rules have changed. Now, what can they do? Long floating pass and put them out. They don't need it. Short ball to 12. Sam Boyle, who's done well all day, and he goes over for his second try. So we're 10 minutes into the second half. Concerted pressure by Dolphin, and eventually they get over the line. Score moves out to Bective 15, Dolphin 12. Substitution for Bective. I see Mark Moby O'Brien, 18, standing on the sideline waiting to come on. He's got to wait till this conversion though, so 15. Hunter Yarrow. Looking to add his second conversion. Yeah, he struck that well. Curled it in off the outside post. Good kick by Yarrow. Brings it back, lads, to a 1-point game. 2 tries apiece. Bective 15, Dolphin 14. So Moby has come on, replacing number 7, Oisin McCluskey. Surprised not to see Oisin's mum Anne-Marie down here today. She comes to every Bective game, home and away. But Oisin tells me no, she couldn't come today because she had a hair appointment. Anne-Marie, really? A hair appointment? Must try harder, Anne-Marie. Right, I think this is our first time in the Dolphin half. In the second half, we're 12 minutes in. Nice attacking platform for Bective, although Dolphin have done well. They've thrown somebody up in every line out. They've caused us a lot of problems. Well taken this time by Gavin Kelly in the middle. Good rolling maul. It's good rolling maul. Ball is at the back with Chris Poole. Bective moving forward. Continuing to go forward. They're up to the 22. They're still moving forward. It's well set maul by Bective. Halpenny decides to throw it out the backs. Ollie Foot, little kick pass out to Chris Rowland. There's nobody near him. He takes it. Nobody near him. That's excellent play by Bective. Sucked Dolphin all the way over to the left-hand side. Pre-planned move. Ball taken by 12, Matty Gilson. Little pass back into Ollie Foot, who knew that Rowland was out here. Nobody marking him. Wonderful try for Bective. We're 53 minutes in. Third try for Bective. Bective 20, Dolphin 14. Roller's mother will be absolutely delighted about that. His mum and dad travelled all the way down from Dublin on a filthy day. Great chat with Diane before the game. She told me she'd definitely buy me pints if Chris managed to score. Chris scored 2 tries last game against Ballyclare, so another one for Chris today. Now, Johnny, respect the kicker, mate. Halpenny. Wide on the right, just pushed it slightly. Okay, so we're 54 minutes in. Bective leading by 6. Des Jackson is a former scrum half. That was a great piece of back play. Looked like a pre-planned move. Keep the winger out wide on the right, draw them over to the left, and then a kick pass.
Yeah, absolutely great kick into the winger's hands and very well caught as well. And Bective have to really get the ball down here again and put the pressure back on Dolphin.
Well taken by Rowland, straight back into the action. Yeah, it does. I mean, that was Bective's first visit into the Dolphin half. In the second half of the game, they'll be delighted to come out with 5 points from that. Now, Halpenny, high hanging kick. Is it going to make touch? Is it going to make touch? Does make touch. Touch judges leaving it go, so it's turnover ball. Dolphin, looking at it's a forward pass. It's a forward pass, he saw it. Okay. The wonderful Deirdre below me wondering how the ref saw that forward pass but didn't see the 2 for Bective in the first half. Fair comment, Deirdre, fair comment.
Let's go, Bective! Come on, Bective!
So Mark Moby O'Brien has gone into the second row with Donald Lawler. Gav Kelly has moved to the flank with Oisin coming off. Okay, Foley with the feed. Eight's going to pick and go. Eight's going to pick and go. Doesn't need to. They've earned the penalty. It's a fine scrum by Dolphin. So Dolphin playing to their strengths. They've got a big, muscular, physical pack, and they're using it. Chance now for young Hunter Yarl. Nudge up the line. It's a good nudge too, up to the 22. Substitute on in the Dolphin pack, number 18, Conor Drummy. Well taken at the back by Dolphin now. Ball at the back with the hooker, Max Abbott. Now they're starting to move forward. Got to use it now. Got to use it now. They've got no momentum in that ball. Got to use it now, ref. Well played by Bective. Well played by Bective. Our defence, Johnny, I know you were a back, so you wouldn't know much about forward defence, but the Pack are doing really well in defence, considering they're getting overpowered in the scrums.
Yeah, listen, Chuck, yeah, they're getting overpowered in the scrums, but the forwards are playing well. They're getting the tackles in, getting the maul going, and we just need to hold them out here and get back down in their half. The territory is like it's all Dolphin really in the second half at the moment, but we really need to get down, and hopefully we'll prevail.
Yeah, man down injured, a little break in play here. Just like to call out John Gilsonen, father of our captain Matt. John is up at the Dublin 6W derby today. Terranure College against the high-flying St. Mary's. John's son Rob is only a sub up in St. Mary's, yet you decided to go and watch Rob play as a sub against your son Matt, his captain. So we're kind of reviewing your honorary membership, John, and also we see that you're winning that game at the moment 7-3. So John, your absence has been noticed, friend. We'll take that. Ref saying they're driving up and across. Evens up the penalty count in the second half. 2 penalties apiece. Just in I suppose the really big match in 2C. 1 against 2. Moved in Arguia up to the school. Latest score now is Clonmel 14, Thomond 19. Thomond absolutely flying. They're 3 tries to 2. In that match, surprise to be fair, you know, on the Ace of Clubs for the Club Scene podcast, that was the game of the week in 2C. Away wins are really hard in this league. I actually picked Clonmel to win that game, and look, there's plenty of time left. Well taken by Gavin Kelly in the middle. Now Chris Hennessy has done well. He needs support though. He's over the 10-metre line. Gallagher arrives in support. Slower ball for Bective. Slower ball, sloppy ball. Show and go by the Buffalo. He's done that before. Good clean out now. Gilsonen. Little pop ball taken on by, was it Ben Garrett? Hard to see from here. Penalty Bective. Penalty Bective. Now, those of you who are regular viewers, what do you think I'm going to say? It's a filthy day. Take your points. You'd agree, Des?
Yeah, definitely take your points.
Points. Waiting for the kick and tee. Where's the kick and tee? We're going to take our points. We are. Thank you. They listen to us. They listen to us. So Matt Gilsonen, he's 35 metres out, straight in front of the posts. The wind has died a bit, but Gilsonen, he struck it well. It's over. Excellent kick. Matt Gilsonen on 61 minutes pushes the score out to Bective 23, Dolphin 14. But more crucially, that makes it a 2-point game. Excellent kick, Gilso. Okay. 9-point lead. Substitutions for Dolphin. I see number 7, James Vaughan, coming off. And for Bective, looks like number 1, Oscar Egan, is also coming off. He'll be replaced by, I'm guessing, Rory Mulvihill. Poole. Good tackle by 6. Sheehan for Dolphin. Now Bective, how do we get out of here? Little pot of forwards. A lot of Bective men in that ruck. Halpenny, not sure you can kick from here. Halpo. High hanging kick now. Who's under it? Chris Rowland under it. Jumps up against the number 8. Ball moves back and it's re-won by Dolphin. So just inside the Bective half. Now. Little inside ball. Good tackle by Moby. Moby's mum and dad have come down. They come to all the games. Believe Mrs. Moby is Cork, so it's a homecoming of sorts for her. It's a good offload. It's a good offload by Dolphin. Unlucky. Ryan Foley, who's had a fine match at halfback from Dolphin, he'll be a little disappointed with that. Other shout-outs, folks, just while there's a break in play. The wonderful, the brilliant, the great Manuel Alonso. We know Manuel is unwell at the moment. Rats misses you dearly, Manuel. So get better soon, mate. Let me tell you, Weewa was an absolute poor substitute for what you do behind the scenes this week. So big shout-out to Manuel. We hope to see you back soon, buddy. It's a better scrum by Bective. Solid. Okay, coming down the left, Halpenny. Tim Carroll now. What's he going to do? Can he release Rollers? He can't. He's well tackled by 12. Well held Gallagher on the second attempt. Good jackal there. No, Bective have it now. The Buffalo. He needs support to resource that ruck. 2 men over for Dolphin. We've done well to get that back. Ollie Foot. Spaces out wide. Spaces out wide. Here we go. All the way out to Craig Cantwell. Puts through a little kick. Bouncing awkwardly on the Astro. Hunter Yarrow does well, but he's tackled by Cantwell. So, exit strategy for Dolphin here. They're 5 metres from their own line. Foley. It's a good kick. It's a good relieving kick. Okay. Net gain for Bective though. It's our line out just on the 22. We are 64, just coming up to 65 minutes into this game. Bective 3 tries, 23 points. Dolphin 2 tries, 14 points. Well taken by Bective in the middle. They've got a good drive on. They're marching forward. Little break off by Pooler. Goes up the short side. He's tackled about 10 metres out. Recycle for Bective. Offside that man. Good defensive line. He looked offside to me. They go again. That man's offside too. Gallagher's going to need help. Resource that ruck. Knocked on by Bective in the ruck. So we're coming into the last 15 minutes of the game. It's a 9-point, it's a 2-score game. Got a man down injured. Looks like it's skipper Matt Gilsonen. Just while there's a break in play, you gotta listen to the Club Scene podcast, lads. Club Scene podcast, powered by Energia, runs through every division in the AIL. It's about an hour and a half every week. It's absolute compulsive listening, led by the great Dara Frawley, with Berkey and Mossy Hartery in backup mode. They were talking a couple of weeks ago about the amalgamation of 2B and 2C at the end of this season into 2B North and 2B South, and I'm in agreement with them. I don't think it's a great idea. It's nearly relegating 2B North and South into a kind of junior AIL. It's not fair. It's not fair. You spent so long trying to get out of junior, and then you get back to the AIL, and looks like they're doing a 2-tier AIL. But the news that came through this week is they're now saying 5 games into the league, they've changed the rules again in 2C, and they're saying if you win the league, you don't win the league, because actually a team finishes first doesn't matter anymore. We're now going to go into playoffs. So first will play fourth, second will play third. Seemingly it went to a vote, allegedly, and the vote was 9-1. You can be damn sure Thomond was the one voting against it, and I'm in agreement with them. Mossy Hartery on the podcast was losing his mind during the week about it, and he's right. You can't change the rules in the middle of the game. You just can't. But they talk about the vote being 9-1, so we're going to go with the vote. Well, allegedly the vote for amalgamating 2B and 2C into North-South was 13-7 against, but it was still railroad through, so I don't know. Oh, he's dropped it. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. Okay. Chance for Bective. We've got a scrum 5 metres out. We're 12 minutes before the end of this game. As you know, Bective are on 3 tries. Another try would secure a bonus point, but would also help close out the match. At the moment it's a 9-point game, 23-14. Looking down on the pitch, you probably can't see it on your screens, lads, but Chris Rowland hugging the right-hand touchline here. It's worked once before, so do we do quick ball kick or another kick pass. First you need to win the ball out of the scrum. Better scrum by Bective, although it's wheeled a little bit. Reset, go again. So Mr. Jackson here, ex-skills coach for Cork Con 3 years ago, and won the AIL. One of the cleverest brains in rugby back in the day. Jesse is saying, quick ball, get it out, long floating pass out to Rowland, and he'll be in the corner. Now that's PlayStation rugby under perfect conditions. And it's, well, you actually could, yeah, get it out of here. It's a great, but you got to win the scrum first. Again, Gallagher's having to dig it out. However, he's done well now. Down the short side, Craig Cantwell, he's in. 4th try for Bective. 69 minutes. 4th try. That's an extra bonus point for Bective, irrespective of how the game ends. But it moves the score out to Bective 28, Dolphin 14, with a possible conversion to come. Des, you called it, just get it out to either wing and we would make it.
James Gallagher, the number 8, is having an absolutely super game. Tackle after tackle and great ball there out to the wing.
And Des, you'd be delighted to hear, I know you don't know James. James is my favourite guy on the squad. I'm continuously calling him out. James, a good Nordy. A good Nordy.
I was going to say which side, anyway.
He's the other side from you, Des, yeah. He's a Celtic man.
So he's from the west.
Right. Gilsonen hugging the touchline, looking to add the extras. He struck it well. No, okay, looks like he just pulled it. Okay, so we're moving into the last 10 minutes of this game. It's a 14-point game. So it's a 3-score game at best. At best.
Anywhere down there.
Correct. So retrieve the kickoff. But Dolphin are going to have to kick short here. They're going to want to try and win this ball back. Indeed they are. Beautiful kickoff by Yarrow. High contestable. There's that man again, James Gallagher. I think he's won every single kickoff.
What, Bobby?
Chris Poole. Okay, third penalty against Bective in the second half. To be fair, our discipline has been better in this half. They're going to have to go for touch. They got to score. It's a 3-score game at the moment. That's a good nudge. Good nudge. Latest use down from Clonmel. Clonmel have edged in front. It's now Clonmel 21, Thomond 19. That draw would suit, or that result, if it stayed that way, would suit Bective. Would call, and I did call it on the Ace of Clubs. I call Cromwell. It's not over yet, Des. Anything? Okay. Good attacking platform. 5-man. Well taken by Dolphin. However, ref is saying that blockers in front of the catcher. That's a get out of jail for Bective. We'll take it. Let's go kick Tim just shy of the 10-metre line and be a Bective line out. Now 3 subs for Bective. Coming on to make his debut for Bective. A good Cork man, Tom McCarthy at 20, coming on in the centre or on the wing to replace Craig Cantwell. I'm also looking at Ross McGoey, Clongo's boy. It's all in the breeding. Although I'm not a fan of the white boots, Ross, he's coming on to replace halfback Conor Halpenny. And Shane Ryan, great Galway man, is coming on to replace LaBeouf Kelly. So we're into 7 minutes to go. It's a 3-score game. Bective 28, Dolphin 14. Well taken, trick play at the front. Referee is correct. Didn't go 5 yards. It's a good call though.
Concentration the last 10 minutes. They just have to keep it going. Let's go, Bective!
So 6 minutes left. Halfback Ryan Foley. Is the 8-man going to come around the back again like they've been doing all day? Number 8, Matt Barry, is actually, I think he's moved into the role now, and we've got Conor Drummy, 18, playing at number 8 in the scrum. Yeah, the referee's calling Bective for wheeling that scrum.
Let's go, Bective! Come on, Rory!
Hunter Yarrow, 15, coming up to nudge right down into the corner. We're 5 minutes left on the clock. 14-point lead for Bective. Dolphin got to score off this move. They got to score a try. Not his best kick. He'll be a bit disappointed with that. He hooked it slightly. Words of wisdom from Des Jackson, contradicting me, going, just find your touch, doesn't matter how far. So, not quite last chance saloon, but Dolphin really do need to score a try off this. So to throw it out wide, out to the backs. There's the man 12. He scored 2 tries already today. Sam Boyle. They come back down the short side. Down the short side again, 17, he's done really well. Jack Fox, now good recycling, good offloading play. Ball has been knocked on. Ball has been knocked on. Got to hand it to Bective, the defence in the second half, Des Jackson.
Yeah, the defence is the winning of this game. Definitely, they're doing very well. But let's get this away and down the pitch into touch.
Defence has been brilliant.
It has. Absolutely. Absolutely.
3.5 minutes left on the clock, so again Gallagher's done well getting the ball out as the 8 man, just get it out. Better solid scrum by Bective, much better solid scrum. Gilsonan, that's a beauty, off the pitch, don't let them take a quick one. Excellent kick up into Rose out of the stand. Great relieving kick by Matt Gilsonan. So we're coming up to 3 minutes left on the clock. Another substitution for Dolphin. Number 21 coming on. I've no 21 on my team sheet, lads, so apologies. Well taken in the middle again by Dolphin. Jack Fox is the sub that's come on. Thank you, Deirdre. Okay, Dolphin, they go wide. There's that man Sam Boyle, he's caused all sorts of trouble. Scored 2 tries already today. Knocked on, knocked on, knocked on. It is knocked on. It is knocked on. Knock-ons are the result of pressure. Pressure and conditions. Latest score from Clonmel, it's swinging like a pendulum over there. Thomond have nudged in front, must have got a penalty. It's now Clonmel 21, Thomond 22. There's 5 minutes left. It's all happening down in Clonmel.
Again,
2 minutes.
The other side this time.
2 minutes on the clock. Again, it's just in, out, relieving kick, run down the clock. Scrum is wheeling. Bective is giving it. The ref is giving it to Bective this time. Take your time now, Gilso. Safe touch over the roof of the terrace on the other side, please.
Into some as well. I think he heard you.
He did hear me. He did hear me. All right. All right. John, I hope the old Dublin 6, John Gilson, I hope the old Dublin 6W derby is going well for you up there, and young Rob made it off the bench, because your eldest son, I know Rob is your favourite, but your eldest boy, or your elder boy, Matty here, looks like he's leading Bective to a 5-point haul down on the road in Dolphin, and we all know, and you'll know as well, John, away wins in the AIL are nearly impossible. Oh, I see it's now 9-7 to Maros up in the Dublin 6W derby. Ball is broken loose. It's knock-on advantage to Bective. Ref is leaving them play on. Ball was hacked through by Captain Matty Gilson, however. Dolphin get the ball back now. They're up over the halfway line. He's up to the 10-metre line. He's looking for support. Good offload. Get support now. Good chance for Dolphin. We're into the final minute. What can they do? They can do nothing, because that ball has been intercepted. And you ain't going to catch Chris Rowland. Second interception in 2 games. Second try for Chris Rowland in 2 games. Excellent. 5 tries for Bective. Clock is up. Chris Rowland's intercept moves the score out to Bective 33, Dolphin 14. Mr. and Mrs. Rowland will be absolutely delighted. Thought they made the trip down to see Rollers in his turquoise boots, but we'll give him a break today. Score his second try of the day. We've got skipper Matty Gilson about to add the extras. This game is over, lads. Clock is up.
Rory.
Gilso indeed adds the extras. Referee John Lillis blows the final whistle on an absolutely miserable day weather-wise in Virgin Media Park, formerly Musgrave Park. Bective will be delighted. First win on the road, and not only have we won on the roads, but we've actually got a 5-try or 5-point haul. Great result by Bective. This is Bective Rangers TV, a Louis Manahan production. On camera, Rory O'Connor. On COCOM, special guest today, past president from 2019-20, Johnny Vaughan. Past captain, the wonderful Des Jackson. I'm Chuck Byrne. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.